Welcome to our fourth broadcast of Transitions. We're so excited to be at Slanche tonight in Philadelphia on 3000 Market Street. We are so excited. We have a great show lined up. We have rappers, Razia and Lord Byron, who make up Rhymes and Reason. We also have Sean Sullivan from Rozone here to talk to us about some awesome new exercise for us to get into this summer.
Later on, we'll have an interview with Dane Cook. Yes, we said Dane Cook, by our very own correspondent, Veronica Dudo. So we'll have him on the show. And what else will we have, Callie? We'll have Dan Schmidt interview a Marine who is actually just entering college. He is of age to be actually out of college, but now he's just entering it, so he's going to explore those dynamics with him.
Right.
So we got a great show for you.
We also have an interview coming up with the Waitstaff, an improv comedy group in Philadelphia, so we're really excited to get to know them, and we just basically have a great lineup tonight, wouldn't you say?
We're very excited to be here down in Center City, Philadelphia at Slanche.
Hi, I'm Melissa Leon, your lifestyle and travel correspondent. Tonight on Philly's Lifestyle and Travel Trends, I have fitness instructor Sean Sullivan here, who works for Rozone, a fitness franchise that brings the sport of rowing to the indoors. You can row your boat on land. Sean, I understand this wasn't your plan for after graduation. How did you move from graduating in architecture to becoming a fitness instructor?
Well, basically, it came out of necessity. I just graduated, I was living off graduation money, and I needed a job really bad. So I was looking around the city, handing in applications everywhere, and luckily I looked up, and I see this place called the Rozone up on the second floor on 19th and Chestnut, and I'm like, what the heck, I might as well go and try. So I go in there, and sure enough, there was an instructor there, the only instructor with rowing experience who was leaving, and they needed someone to fill it, so that was me.
That's exciting, and you definitely, you said you rowed in college too, right?
Yes, I did. I rowed at Philadelphia University for 3 years when the program first started.
Wow, yeah, that's a stroke of luck to be able to do something you love doing in college and actually do it in a job afterwards.
Totally.
So how did that make you feel that you didn't find a job in your field in architecture?
Well, I was kind of in the mindset that I wasn't going to find an architecture job right from graduation. The economy was at its worst point and everything, so I was just focused on finding a job, period, that I could make money and live off of. And Rozone filled that void pretty well. I get the best of both worlds. I make money and I have fun.
That's great. So can you tell me a little bit about Rozone? What does the studio look like and what does the equipment look like?
Well, it's pretty basic. We have rubber floors with rowing machines, ergometers, ergs, a couple free weights, and mats.
So I understand that in a class you actually use 23 muscles and you can burn up to 800 calories in 1 hour. What areas of the body does the equipment target and what benefits can you see from the classes?
Well, what most people don't realize is that rowing is all about the legs. All the power of the stroke comes from the legs. You also get, it's a full body workout, but you're really pushing off with the legs. And then we're using the free weights and the mats to work the upper body more. But basically what your body does is it just tightens up and you don't build mass, you just build lean muscle.
We are now here with our awesome main guests of the show, rappers Razia and Lord Byron. Let's give them a round of applause.
Thank you.
Woo!
Thanks for having us.
Guys, we know you came a long way to be with us today, so we want to thank you for coming out here to the wonderful bar Slanche in Center City, Philadelphia. Great place to be, great times, good people. So, you two are rap artists, hip-hop artists. How long have you guys been in that?
Well, started when we were like 8.
Yeah, I'd say around when I was 8 and he was 10, our parents didn't really want us to listen to rap music, so we'd go up to the television on BET and record with a little Play School mic, and that's how we got most of our first music. And then we started recording on that thing, and our original rap group was called Team 2000 Kill. We weren't that original back then.
We thought we were really cool.
I think we can all relate to that, you know.
Yeah, I think we all went through a period where we thought we were really cool.
I thought I was cool when I used to rollerblade around the neighborhood, and I don't know if I'd look that cool doing it now.
Callie used to rollerblade and try and rap at the same time. It's ridiculous.
I wasn't that talented.
Hip-hop is sometimes considered by the artists that perform it as a fire inside. It's something that was ignited within the artist. A lot of hip-hop artists, contend that hip-hop is their life. It's a defining part of it. And we have to try and define hip-hop. Some of the some of the rappers out there say if you have to ask that question, then you don't know what hip hop is. So, do you guys have any comments about that? Like, do you guys feel that you can define hip hop in any way?
I think when you talked about that fire inside, I think that was like a really good point because yeah, like you said, it's hard to classify that with a dictionary type definition. I think I don't know, as far as we're concerned, we're trying to kind of branch off from what's typical in hip hop culture and kind of be our own subculture of hip hop.
Yeah, if I may, frankly, I think hip hop gets a bit too watered down with a lot of the same stereotypes and ideals. Everybody sort of tends to worship the same ideas. You're supposed to look away, act a certain way, be from a certain area. I don't really believe in it, and so maybe we shouldn't even necessarily classify ourselves as hip hop so much as just rap music, because I don't really like to try and fit into those criteria that would make you hip hop so much as just do what I like to do.
Because we're not about expensive cars and talking about clubs and stuff. We identify more with almost like the college culture. Suburban college kids.
Hi, Transitions Radio. I'm Jerry Garrett.
Jim Boyle.
And we're from the Waitstaff Sketch Comedy Troupe. We have a show at World Cafe Live on July 25th at 7 o'clock. And it's Christmas in July.
So it'll keep you cool.
Right? So go to www.thewaitstaff.com and get your tickets soon because we usually sell out.
Yes, we're big sellouts.
I want to start out by asking you, what was the inspiration to form your comedy troupe, The Waitstaff?
Oh, well, me and Jerry had acted with Chris McGovern and another group called the Friday Night Dive at the Brick Playhouse. It did 3 shows, and then it closed. And then someone said we should put together a sketch comedy troupe because we had a lot of fun doing it. So 2 years after that, I was at a party and someone dared me to put the troupe back together. So I called these 2 guys, Chris and Jerry, and 6 other people and just put it back together. We were called The Dive at that time, so we changed our name.
That's really ambitious that you did that off of a dare.
Yeah. I do a lot of dumb things off of dares.
No, but then look at how it turned out.
Yeah.
There you go.
Sometimes it turns out good.
So, how long have you guys been members of the Waitstaff? Did you have to audition? Or, well, I guess you said it's
my
just
troupe. I didn't have to audition.
Yeah, so you didn't have to audition, which
I
is
made
nice.
Jerry,
We've
made Jerry audition.
We've had over the years. We've gone from. I think the most members we've had was 14 or 15 people, and now we're down to a lean, mean fighting machine of 8 people.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And originally, it was just by invitation, right, Jim?
Yeah, people that we knew and liked, and then after we were going along a while, some people would leave and we would audition people.
Yeah.
So some people have auditioned, half our troupe has auditioned and half has been invited. Is probably how it is.
That's interesting. I guess that's usually the way those things form,
Right.
It can't just be all auditions. It has to start somewhere.
Right.
Huh.
At SalantePhilly.com. That's SLAINTE Philly.com. Or come out to 3000 Market Street, right across from 30th Street Station, to have a couple drinks. So.
Yes, and please be sure to check out the website, www.transitionsradio.com, for your weekly podcast from us. Keep checking us out throughout the week and look for the next venue where the next broadcast will be.
Yep, and check us out on Facebook at Transitions Radio, Jumpstart This Productions, and check us out on Twitter at Transitions Show. So, Callie, I think we had a wonderful 4th episode. Do you agree?
I think we had a great 4th broadcast. I think we did, certainly.
We had Dane Cook on, and we had the Waitstaff.
And, of course, we had Razia and Lord Byron. Please check out their MySpace as well, myspace.com/Razia the Great. That's RAZZIA the Great. And be sure to get fit with Rozone this summer.
Yep.
Ask for Sean Sullivan.
As Callie said, check out the website, transitionsradio.com, for all the upcoming details.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining us. I'm Callie McCurdy.
And I'm John Mim.
Thanks for listening to Transitions.